Search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. We're dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. You search but you stay lost. Search but you stay lost. We're reaching for the stars. We're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Reaching for the stars. I wonder where you are. I need you again, so stick around. So stick around.
Yo, what's happening? What's happening, y'all? Happy Monday. Hope everybody's having a good day today. Hope y'all had a good weekend. I know I did. We will deal with Spin Master Flex, her fucking funky little video later. But I do want to make this very clear. So there's a narrative being spun that we go to Rumble, allegedly, in my opinion, to docs. Okay. That's not what it is. It's because y'all want a false strike. So we have no choice but to go to Rumble to play your streams. Because otherwise, you guys want to false strike and try to take channels down. I know you want to sit here and act all innocent and like I'm just so mad for no reason. And it's just, cut it out. Cut it out, Snake Master Flex. We see you, baby. We see you. And guess what? Your little video is null and void because we were live at the same time and nobody heard none of the bullshit you was spewing over there, okay? We'll deal with that later, though. For now, we're going to do this Karen Reed shit. And they're back at it again early today, already fucking with Grant. See, the things they do to Grant, it shit fucking irritates me. I think the same shit should happen to Tom's CPU if he keeps up. Of course, this is Tom here. Y'all know we fucking put Tom's crazy self on, but I mean, he's a Karen Reed fan. We are not free Karen Reed fans. I mean, I'm not anyways. I don't know, some of y'all might be in the chat, but I'm not. I don't believe that Karen Reed is innocent. In my opinion, she's not innocent. In my opinion, she hit her husband and killed him. So that's my opinion. But anyhow, we're going to watch his bullshit real quick because the things they do out here, they want to sit here and act like they're, doing nothing. Another Spin Master Flex here. So pay attention to these ladies out here because these ladies right here, they get together this little game plan today while they're waiting on Karen Reed to pull up. They get their boards out and they get ready and they start coming up with this game plan that they're going to stand in front of Grant and they're going to hold the board in front of his face so that he's not allowed to talk or say anything. The same one that they tried to say, go get tampons for your bottom. And they actually sent them to his house, doxed him, all kinds of shit. So that's the same one. Yeah, that one. And I don't care who doesn't like Grant. People don't have to like him. That's fine. But what they're doing to him is fucking bullshit. And Tom is not innocent. So if anybody thinks Tom's innocent sitting here not doing shit, yeah, it's the complete opposite. And I feel like he definitely, he doesn't like that. I think, first of all, he thinks that Karen Reed is just some little hottie that, is being corrupt. It's all corrupt. It's the whole fucking courthouse. Everybody's corrupt. It's all corruption. So, yeah, he thinks that she's just perfect and can do no wrong.
Right.
Oh, yeah, he definitely fucking instigates. And he did call fucking Dolly a fucking troll. He repeated that lady
She's
and
here,
said,
guys.
oh, you're the Glares
She's
troll.
She's here.
We'll play that again, too, because, yeah, he did say it. I know Dolly wanted to apologize to him or whatever for being rude to him, but he did call Dolly he did call Dolly the Glares troll. All right, y'all, get ready for this. All right, you see these ladies right here with their cameras and their phones? I'm pretty sure they're the ones that grab it, but we're going to watch and see. Hold on. All right, you guys see this lady right there? So it is the lady with the black jacket. So they're holding a board up in front of Grant's face so that he's not allowed to ask any questions. They're trying to basically block him off from even seeing Karen Reed. Then you got the bigger lady here with the pink shirt blocking him with her jacket. So you see there's Karen Reed right here walking next to her attorney. And you got this lady to the left of her in all black with the board in front of Grant's face. And you got this other lady. See, there's Grant right there with his phone. He's trying to record, just like everybody else, just like Tom, just like everybody else. And then you'll see this lady come right in his face with the board. You see it right there? And she gets right in between him and Karen so that he's not able to take any kind of pictures or photos or ask her anything. I mean, are you guys, I wonder if they're hired to do that. I wonder if they get paid. It really makes me wonder if they get paid to do this.
Karen, why are you always smiling during these walks instead of mourning John?
Notice she blocked him off from even getting on the sidewalk.
Karen, are you worried about the juror who lied about hearing about the case and then didn't hear me bragged about it?
And then you're going to hear Tom say, man, she's hot. She walked in. She's looking good today. This is what Tom says.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Morning.
Wow. Boy, she looked good today. Jeez, look at that, man. What a great way to walk in. That was wonderful.
Oh, I bet it was wonderful because you just had your little friends block Grant off from even saying anything at all. So, yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure it was wonderful for her to walk in because she doesn't have to deal with shit. She's got you guys sitting there blocking everybody off away from her. But she ain't going to have you there if she's in prison. Tom, you ain't going to be able to be there to save her. You ain't going to be able to hold boards in front of her. When them inmates come up talking about, what are you doing? Oh, cop killer. She'll be known as a cop killer if she gets convicted.
Yeah. That was so nice. Yep. Awesome. I mean, she is, without a doubt, the right person. You guys were great. You guys were awesome. Clapping.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Good.
That was nice.
That was cute, huh?
Yeah.
That's funny.
You always ignore it. No, I don't. They always say hi. You just don't realize I'm talking to you.
And why these people bring their fucking dogs is beyond me. I don't know what the fuck. But yeah, shit, that's what I'm saying. They don't take too kindly to, they don't treat cop killers very nice in prison. And I'm not saying the inmates. I'm saying the guards and shit. Yeah, I'm guessing Dolly went home because I ain't seen him out here. Yeah, they're weird as hell, like the Manson folks. Yeah, Kate from Masshole, she's been making some good videos. We'll play them or whatever, too. We'll play those while we're waiting.
Also, it's a happy dogs. Everyone's happy. Look at this. 1,400 people and 500 thumbs up.
Tell me you got me blocking off Grant Ellis. Tell me you got that on camera. Tell me you got that on camera.
On film doing that.
What?
We blocked Grant.
I
He
didn't.
couldn't yell.
Let me just dry snitch on myself. Tell me you got that on camera. Me blocking Grant, she says. Me blocking Grant. Because they're fucking proud of themselves. They are proud of themselves. Newsflash, you ain't getting paid, baby. They don't give a fuck about you. Guess what? I bet Karen Reed don't even remember your fucking face when she leaves that courthouse. But you keep doing you.
But also, it's a happy dogs. Everyone's happy. Look at this. 1,400 people in.
Okay, so 1,400 people she's going to tell this in front of, right? She's going to go admit to what she just did in front of 1,400 people. Ready? Let's listen to her.
500 thumbs up.
On film doing that.
What?
Tell me you got that on film doing that. She's proud of herself. She's fucking proud of herself. Yeah, Dolly's too busy making clickbait titles. With his, man, he is beating the hell out of that Sebastian Rogers case, man. He is beating the fuck out of it. But I mean, he did the same with Summer Wells' case. He did the same with Quentin Simon's case. He did the same with Madeline Soto's case. Come on now. We already know what time it is.
Blocked Grant.
I
He couldn't
didn't.
yell sexual stuff to Karen.
I didn't see anything. I did not see.
And here's Tom. I didn't see anything. But guess what? All he asked her, he didn't say anything sexual at all towards her. Nothing. Not anything at all sexual. Nothing. He asked her about the fucking juror lying. Hold on. This isn't weird. There are people from Canton and Norfolk who believe their local police is doing Karen wrong. Good for them. Well, I'm telling you right now, I don't feel like they're doing any kind of justice for Karen by doing this bullshit outside the courthouse for her. And I bet you, again, in my opinion, she don't even remember who the fuck this lady is, let alone that she held a board up in front of Grant's face. That's not going to matter when it comes down to those handcuffs being clicked on her fucking wrist and going to prison. It ain't gonna matter. She's not gonna remember this lady at all.
See anything? I saw Karen walk out of the car like a boss. You see that part?
If she gets convicted, we'll see if she walks into prison the same way.
Yeah.
I know it was a long time ago. What is the reason for that?
With the bow in the hair? I like that.
Thank you.
I'm getting a picture of it.
Good thing my roof's on, Joe.
Nice. She looked great getting out of the truck. I got the wrong side. She got out of her. Usually she gets out. They all get out of one side, but she got out of her own side today. So I'm sorry I didn't get the door open and seen, guys. But I got her walking from behind the SUV, so that works out good. Man, that worked out great. Yep. Yep. Yeah.
Look, and to make matters even better, Turtle Boy had on the one juror that they let go. He had that juror come on his show. So I'm not sure, like, how, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure how he's even still involved in this. I thought he said he was getting off the gerbil wheel. Or so he claimed anyways. I'm guessing not. But we're going to try to find... oh, shoot, B-Tim, what you doing?
Hey, what's up?
What's happening, babe?
Nothing
I
much.
see you back here. I was on the other screen talking shit.
No, not that much. I have like an hour to kill before work.
Yeah, what's up, man? I'm glad you popped up. I'm not gonna be on, like, I'll probably stay on here about, an hour with you or whatever, and then I'm gonna shut it down or whatever, because there's not a lot to, but I like to watch this kind of shit when they pull this shit on Grant and stuff they do outside the courthouse,
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand the whole, what was Turtle Boy thinking when he interviewed a potential, a dismissed possible juror.
Yeah,
on the show.
What the fuck was that?
Like, guy, you're on charges for witness intimidation and trying to fuck with a trial. Like, are you out of your mind? Like, that to me was crazy that he did that. Like, he's just not thinking, man. I would not do that. I would be like staying way away from these people. But apparently he's dumb enough to actually think that's a bright idea. What an idiot, man. Like, and no one tells him, like, hey, this is a bad idea. Like, if you tried something, like, if you were brought up with charges like that, and like you tried to say, hey, B. Tim, would you like to do I would like to do an interview with the potential juror of a case I'm being like actually charged with for interfering. I'd be like, have you hit your head? How much marijuana have you smoked? Are you out of your fucking mind?
Right.
Are you fucking?
You lost your mind.
Have you lost your mind? I don't want nothing to do.
Novels.
Yeah, I don't want nothing to do with that. You do you. Goodbye. No, I did. I've heard that he was on that wackadoo lady lawyer's channel. I didn't watch it because I don't like watching that lady, to be honest with you, because I feel like she's completely biased, and she thinks being a civil attorney, makes her qualified for murder trials. But okay, but I don't know. That was pretty wild. And apparently I heard from Grant's Twitter last night that possibly a juror, a witness, one of the juror on the interview, basically, like, what that Turtle Boy was interviewing, basically said one of the jurors lied that she actually knew about the case, and she lied when she was about to be picked. So I don't know if that's true, because this is her statement on the interview with Turtle Boy. But apparently, it's alleged that one of the people that were picked actually lied that they knew about this case, that they didn't know about this case, and
They'll get caught. They'll get caught. That ain't gonna fly.
I mean, for an innocent woman, there's a lot of people trying to do shenanigans to try to get this woman off, which is kind of crazy to me. But that's just me. So that was what I heard. I saw that. I was kind of crazy. So what has Grant done besides not Grant? I mean, CPU guy been doing?
Out here acting like a fucking little pompous asshole, like he does.
All right, he didn't.
They're blocking Grant off from,
He didn't do that with Dolly Vision. Maybe he was.
No, he just turned around and said, "That's the glass troll. That's
the troll. That's the troll glares."
And then Dolly decided to apologize to him because he's like, "Well, he didn't call me the glares troll." No, he did. He repeated that lady that said it. The lady said it first.
We all know what's happening. We all know what's happening. He sees the numbers and he's like, "Let me get some of that. Let me get some of those subs."
Let me apologize to Tom because he does get some good numbers, and I need those right now.
I can never have enough numbers. I can never have enough,
Dolly.
Money. Starbucks is not cheap.
Gee, you need to lay down, baby. Man, my dog's really going through it. She's having a really hard time, you guys. It's getting to be that time, and we tried these steroids. I told the kids I would try, but today she had 2 accidents and she's having a hard time going potty, and she's you know what I'm saying, she's uncomfortable, and it's getting to be that time, y'all, and it fucking sucks, man. It fucking sucks. Fuck, man.
Boy, what a show. What a show. And listen, everybody that's here, I love you all. Every single person.
Alive.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say this is his way of listen to what he says after this. Listen.
You guys are the reason I do this. If you want to be a member, please subscribe, thumbs up, like, share, all that good stuff.
That's why you do it, Tom. Stop it. Cut the shit.
I do it for you guys.
A member? You can become a member on here. I do this for you guys. No, you don't. You do this for yourself. You've been doing this for yourself, Tom.
Yeah, I don't get it, man. He's just full of shit. I mean, let's be real, man.
Here, did you get to see the when they walked up? Did you get to see this little part where they pulled what they pulled with Grant?
No, I didn't. I just was doing some paperwork and I noticed you were live. I didn't realize you were live.
All right, babe. I should have sent you a message, but I didn't even tell anybody in the Discord. I just flipped it on. Like, it's Monday morning, 8 a.m. and we got jury selection. Come on. Oh, look, Swin Diggs said he's gassed because he was just allowed members last week. Fuck yeah, I bet he is happy about that.
I'm shocked that he did not get members earlier because he got enough views and numbers. I mean, they let you go.
Yeah, but you know what? What will he talk about once Karen's gone and sentenced?
No, he will continue to talk about, even if she gets acquitted, he'll talk about her. If she gets convicted, he'll talk about her. He's going to be one of those channels that will forever keep to that conspiracy. That will be his entire channel. Just like a few other people with Kylie Rodney or Summer Wells or whatnot. That will be his channel. That would only be his channel. So he's not talking about anything else.
Okay, so right before they pull up, let's get this on here. So right before they pull up, he goes running through the fucking field, right? Like he's running through the grass to get over here. Okay, so here he is. He's like right over here, and then he's like, "We got a front row seat.
We got a front row seat,
front row, guys.
Front row. Oh my god, he almost got hit by the car. Like she might have hit someone else on camera. Maybe they'll try to acquit her for that too.
Morning.
Is Karen Reed gonna smile again? Hey guys, I'm just going to a murder trial. No big deal. It's just a happy day. Wow, that woman is weird. She keeps on sticking that thing in his face. I mean, that's not really going to stop him.
Smiling during these walks instead of mourning John.
Yeah, why are you smiling? That's a good question.
Karen, are you worried about the juror who lied about hearing about the case and then Aiden Kearney bragged about it?
Yeah, he bragged about it on a live stream on Turbo. Okay, good. She stopped smiling. Yeah. Good job, Karen. You got to hide the glee in your face before you go to trial. Good job, Yannetti. I'm sure Yannetti paid her. Yannetti probably had someone
Boy, she looked good today.
I'm sure Yannetti.
No, my dog she had another accident, so I was trying to get that picked up and cleaned up and get her back outside. Yeah, hold on.
No problem. I'm sure Yannetti and Jackson were just training her. Okay, you got to not smile while you're being tried for your boyfriend's murder. Okay, I know it's tough that you smile and do peace signs, but you got to pretend that you are actually sad about the death of your boyfriend. Okay, I know it's tough. I know it's really tough. I know that's a very tough emotion to have before the murder trial. Maybe like show some anger that you're being tried, falsely accused. We'll make someone come to your house and you'll have to pay them $500 an hour to teach you human emotions on grief and sadness. Okay, we'll get you a mirror too. We need another wink. Yeah, like that's so weird. She walks in there, she's smiling. Holy fuck, man! And people are like, I love you, Karen Reed. It's like, damn, man. People are weird. It's like this woman's not a celebrity. She's accused of fucking hitting her boyfriend with a car. It's like, are we like in Delulu land? Just like that African American person says. Are we in Delulu land? Where we're making this person a celebrity. I mean, the only person that's making sense here is the dog. He's like looking back and he's like, what the fuck are we doing here? Is this for real? Or like he's like looking at the owner like, what are we doing here? Let me see. Why was that woman trying to obstruct the journalist? Because she is a wackadoo that believes that she is actually like a big own on Grant, that he can't get her filmed on his camera. Meanwhile, you can just go on 20 other streams and just get the same video. So that's kind of a waste of an effort. I mean, like, it's not really hard for Grant to just go to like, let's say Tom's CPU stream and then download it and then just edit out the part he wants and put it on his fucking Twitter. Like, that's not really tough. but the woman is dumb. A lot of these people in the free Karen Reed movement, I'm going to not say a lot of them, but I'm going to say some of them are pretty dumb. I've talked to there's some smart
Said
cookies.
Delulu land.
They're from Delulu land. Absolutely Delulu land. Like delusion. Like
Yeah,
they have,
people bring their fucking kids. People bring their fucking dogs.
this is not a fair.
All kinds of fucking. I mean, it's just ridiculous. They'll take their kids out of school. They'll travel hours and hours. One lady drove 7 fucking hours to be there for one day.
She was in a wheelchair. I was like,
no, that one drives fucking 2 hours every goddamn day, and she comes every single day for jury selection or whatever. She'll be there every court date. Doesn't matter.
Grant
was a reporter. I don't think he is.
No,
he's still a reporter, but he doesn't work for the company that he was working for, right?
Yeah, he's a reporter because they let him in. They let him in the courtroom. So you have to have some sort of like press pass to be allowed in. So he is a reporter. They wouldn't let, because if they didn't, they tossed out that DUI guy.
But see, they didn't just let him in. They didn't just let Grant go in when he followed them up the steps. Watch. Like he's up there right now, followed them up the steps. Here, we'll go back. We're going to go back anyways to where this, because this lady right here, she's a whole fucking mess. She's the one that blocked fucking Grant. That's the one who was bragging about blocking Grant off.
I also joked that I see. I also joked that they almost hit Tom, and that would have been the second time she would have hit someone.
Well, she wasn't driving though. Second person hit only Karen wasn't driving.
Yeah, that would be the actual one that she didn't hit someone. Someone else was hitting them. She was in the car.
The one she's actually innocent on.
Yeah.
She's here.
So here goes Tom sprinting. Look,
he's just sprinting.
He is.
Just running through the fields,
through the grass. So he can hurry up and get over here. Watch him run like a little girl.
Yeah, he almost like ran into the car.
Yeah, it's funny as fuck.
Yeah, guys, she's here.
She's here, guys. She's here. We're gonna jump right in front of that car, guys. We're gonna do it. Hopefully, she hits me with the car. Might get an autograph from her. Let me stand right in front of the moving vehicle. Okay, good. I didn't get hit. Oh, wait, I kind of want to get hit. Hey, guys. Jackson, can I get your autograph? Jackson just looking at me with disdain and just walking away from me, huh, Jackson?
Yannetti.
And Yannetti's over there, too. Morning, Jackson.
Look, he's tickled fucking. He's so goddamn happy that he's fucking. Look at him. He fucking does not take his camera. He does not take his camera off Karen.
Yeah, he does not. That's his hero. It's a celebrity.
She looks like she's got a pouch or something underneath. These fucking suits are not. They're not looking very good on her. Like that suit, look at the right part of that. So it makes her look pregnant. She looks like she's got a big old prego belly.
I don't know why no one has told her this, but like if you're going to court for murder and you're a female,
she's skinny as a toothpick too.
Yeah,
she's tiny.
If you're going for court for murder and you're a woman, you want to look soft a little bit. You want to look like, oh, I couldn't have possibly hit him with the car. I'm not a mean person. Coming in there with a business suit like that, not a good dress thing. You want to go in there with like soft, like kind of a soft color. You want to like look like feminine type of deal. You want to kind of convince them that you would never hit your boyfriend with the car. This whole walking in with a suit, I don't know who's telling her how to dress. I mean, she's paying all this money. But like, I would probably tell her, like, hey, maybe don't look like a mafioso boss.
No, they all wear the same stuff. I mean, they're all wearing black suits. I mean, that's just.
Yeah.
I mean, and I know it's the wind's in. I know it's the wind. What I'm saying though is like the little jackets that she's got, like these little jackets, they're just not flattering, especially when the wind does blow. It like pulls the jacket open. It's like it just looks real tacky, I guess.
Not like a flowery dress, but like maybe like a blue, like a dress type of deal, something soft.
Oh hell! I ain't telling the lady how to dress. I don't care about that. I'm just saying it doesn't look, like that little flying.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Your personal opinion. What do you think of like? Does that business suit? What's the first thought you think of when you look at that business suit when she's wearing it? As just a.
What's my first thought?
Yeah.
Well, that she's business, she's on business. That's what
Does
like a
it does it like does the the word feminine so like that type of word come in?
No.
Exactly.
Right. Her hair's beautiful, but that doesn't cover the whole,
I mean, that's what you want to do. You want the jury to believe that you're this nice person. You would never hit this person with your car, that you could never do it. But when you go in like that, this doesn't. And I know I'm like being a pet peeve, but the first important thing with a jury is when they look at you and they have to like visualize. They say, I can't visualize this woman hitting me with a car. Why would you do that? Seems like a nice lady.
Right. She fits like, and Blunt B said, I get you, B Tim.
Yeah.
Get you. Oh, Blunt B, I was gonna say I gotta send you some stuff too from that Apple River. Are you gonna go over that again, or do you have another live setup to go over certain things on that again? Because I was gonna send you a couple things. We went over it yesterday a little bit, but there's a couple of links. Asgat did a really good job on.
Yeah, I seen that.
I wanted to send it to Blunt B so he could go back if he's going to do another live on it or whatever.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
It was a good video by her,
it was
actually.
a really good job. Yeah. Oh yeah, tonight. Perfect. Hell yeah. Okay, cool. I will send them over then.
By the way,
awesome.
We need to ask Crime and Fashion. Crime and Fashion, let me ask you a question. If you were
where's Crime and Fashion? Thank God. Get in here, Crimes and Fashion. You're more like what here. B Tim wants to talk about clothes. Get your ass in here, girl.
We need to talk about fashion for murder trials. Let me ask you a question, Crime and Fashion. If you were being tried for murder of your boyfriend with a you're going to trial, you wanted to look like you didn't hit her with the car, what type of clothes would you wear? Would you wear a business suit to the murder trial and smirk, or would you wear like something more soft or something that would not make you look hard, like you're a mafioso boss? We need to get Crime and Fashion to give some fashion tips on Karen Reed, give her some idea of how she should dress, maybe how to act for her murder trial. It's free, Karen. You can watch the live stream. That'll be like that'll be the next show for Crime and Fashion. She'll give like fashion tips to like people on trial. The jury particularly does not want you to wear this blue sweater. I don't know. That'd be kind of funny. That'll be the next Crime and Fashion. That will literally, she can literally just be like, like people do like the runway walks. They do like the fashion review. She could do the fashion review of people who are like suspects to like trial and give them like what tips to how to dress up. I don't know. That'd be kind of funny. Hold on, my phone's ringing. I think Karen Reed's defense team. Oh, right. Yeah. Well, they should have called you before she came in.
What did she say?
She said,
"Give us advice here." Oh, hold on, my phone is ringing, and I think it's Karen Reed's defense team. I can tell the bitch what to wear. However, I don't know if I can teach her to be a human. Right.
We need to pretend. She needs to pretend to be human. She doesn't need to be a human. Okay. I mean, usually just have her say, "Hey, don't smile at your murder trial with a business suit and looking like you're like part of the cartel or the mafia." You know what I mean? Like that's usually
now.
Not
is Court TV streaming this?
Let's see if Court TV is streaming.
Okay, so because it says judge makes her introductory remarks and goes over the allegations from the state as to John O'Keefe's death and the charges against Karen Reed. These are agreed to by the defense and the state ahead of time, and this is all choreographed. And this is Grant Ellis this morning. 1 minute ago, he says, as always, the jury is from every sector and segment of society, some old, some young, people of many different races and backgrounds are here. All listen intently to every word that the judge says. Only the gentle hum of keyboards piece the tense stillness in the air.
Yeah. I don't know. We need to get this done.
It's been dragging on for a while now. It's time to get shit or get off the pot here. Come on.
Let's get to trial here. We need to get the opening statements and all that stuff.
Yeah, they put it off for a while, though.
Yeah, it's been a while, man. It's been a while.
I know Boston 25 News, they have it on theirs, but it's not the inside the court. So we're going to have to go find that real quick and put it on.
Mm-hmm.
like what they're doing and you know how it's going in there. I know they usually do on Court TV. They usually have the cameras set up on Court TV, so we'll have to go find out where.
One Piece says, "Who is the lady blocking the camera?" Well, she's a citizen of Delululand.
She is blocking the camera from Grant Ellis, which is he's a reporter, and he's trying to ask her a question. He will often ask questions when they walk in, but normally they try to block him off. Anybody from Karen Reed's team or whatever or side, they try to block Grant off. They're actually the ones who sent tampons to his doorstep because he has a problem with like a medical issue, and so they told him that they sent tampons and told him they were butt plugs, and they have like, you know, taunted and doxed and tortured him pretty much the entire time he's been dealing with this case because he does not believe Karen Reed is innocent.
Shocker. I mean, shocker. He doesn't believe she's innocent.
It went pretty fucking hard at Grant. Non-stop, actually, to be honest. It's
I mean, oh my
pretty
God.
gross, to be honest.
He doesn't believe Karen Reed's innocent? Jeez Louise. Oh my God. What a crazy person. Crazy, crazy person.
So 53 seconds ago, judge goes over the public interest in the case and the duty of the court to uphold the rule of law. John Adams said that we are a government of laws, not of men. The jury selected for this trial will hear and judge evidence. They will decide the facts, and where the evidence is contested, they will determine where the truth is. People outside of this building have rights, and we know that they have voices, but this criminal trial will be decided by an independent jury free from outside influence based on the evidence presented in this courtroom and the law only. That is the only way for everyone who comes before this court to get a fair trial. While public comment will likely continue, the rule of law will be upheld, says the judge. Now the judge will go through swearing in the jurors, then the jurors will be asked questions under oath, and then individual verdict will begin. So, yep. And that was 53 seconds ago. So, this is what they tried to do to Grant as they were walking in the courthouse today.
Morning, guys. Morning.
Thanks, guys.
You see the lady there? There's one lady in all black. She's holding up the board right in front of his face. And then there's another lady right here. She's a bigger lady with the black. And then she's got a pink shirt on. And she's got her jacket open, like spread open to where she's like blocking him off from saying anything or seeing her, recording her, anything.
Karen, why are you always smiling during?
She said, why? He said, why are you always smiling during? And they're like cutting him off. You see her like holding that board in front of his face. She's like pushing him away with the board.
Walks instead of mourning John.
See, she blocked him off from even going in the gate. See how she did that all slick like?
She kind of looked.
Right there, she blocked him from even coming inside that gate to walk next to her or walk behind her. So they kept him clear out and away from her.
But guys, this is a peaceful protest, guys. This is peaceful. I'm sure that this is very peaceful, guys. Don't worry. Don't worry. Very peaceful, guys. By the way, can we ban Nene because she basically is defaming me and calling me a Taylor Swift? I watch Taylor Swift music. We got to get rid of her. We have to get rid of her. I'm joking. That's a joke, by the way.
Oh, Nene's telling your secrets, huh?
Karen, are you worried about the juror who lied about hearing about the case and then Aiden Kearney bragged about it?
Look at Yanetti's face. He's like, look at Jackson's face. You see him like crunch down a little bit when he heard that? Yeah. His head like, oh shit. That's not good.
Yeah, he definitely looked like, oh, fuck. Why you got to bring that up?
Why you have to bring that up? Come on.
For what? That doesn't need to be brought up.
Please. Like, I don't need
Come on now.
I've had enough problems with Turtle Boy. I regret my days to speaking to that guy. I swear to God.
I'm sure. Oh, I'm sure they have big regrets from that. I'm sure.
I mean, we thought this guy was like an actual smart person, a good patsy, a good propagandist, and he's fucked us completely. Because now the people that we're going to accuse of being murderers are going to be the story of them being harassed and fucked with by Turtle Boy is going to actually be in the courtroom to be discussed. I'm
Okay,
sure.
so now we're going over the witness list. The SJC media office has officials in the courtroom for the first time today. I get the sense we are all being watched very closely.
Yeah. You know, it'd be hilarious.
Y'all are too.
You know, it'd be hilarious.
And let's just keep it real, you know.
It'd be hilarious if we find out like the judge is literally a Queen Bee member and she just watches. That's a joke, by the way.
Yeah, right. I was gonna say, yeah, right. Come on now.
She's like, hit that stinger, guys, with the like button. She like watches it in between breaks to just like to be like, Jesus Christ, no. But yeah, I mean, everyone's being watched. I mean, I kind of was laughing. I was thinking to myself, like, imagine if like Turtle Boy, because he's interviewing these people, these witnesses, like not witnesses, I mean these like ex-jurors gets another charge.
The juror that
Imagine if he gets like more charges because of that. The judge is like someone just puts like, okay, you got more witness, you got
I don't
more
think
charges.
he can get charged for that though.
Who knows? Who knows?
Yeah, Georgia, I like that judge too. She seems like she's a no bullshit kind of judge. You know?
You know what's wild is I heard from Good Egg, and she's like, this judge is very like defense, like pro defense, like a very, because I think she's like in her usual cases. And you know, you must have like really pushed the fucking boundaries when like a pro judge for the defense is like tired of your bullshit, you know? Like, this is the best judge for your case, and they're fucking it up.
Yeah, it's okay. Sorry, I was trying to let my dog back in. I gotta keep letting her out. She's having a heck of a time today.
All right, well, take your time. You know how it is.
Jury selection continues this morning in the murder trial of Karen Reed. Reed is accused of hitting and killing her police officer boyfriend and then leaving him to die in a blizzard. WBZ's Penny Kmet is live in Dedham with the very latest on this case. Penny?
Well, Kate, it's been a very eventful week, both in and outside of the courthouse here. Things are going to resume today. Jury selection is still underway, but attorneys are hoping that they can finalize the jury panel today. As of now, 12 jurors have been selected, but we're still awaiting those 4 alternates to be picked. Today, the judge will also be considering a motion from the defense team. They are requesting that the jury box actually be moved. That way, the full panel can see witnesses' faces while they testify. Today, we're also hoping to hear about a decision about what evidence can be used in court. That includes DNA from a piece of hair that was found on Karen Reed's bumper. Reed herself has been in the courtroom every single day for jury selection so far. This is something that legal experts say will be good for her case. In a way, it kind of humanizes her and shows that she is present. In Dedham, I'm Penny Kmet, WBZ News.
And we will be streaming the Karen Reed murder trial live once opening statements begin. You can watch it on CBS News Boston and Pluto TV. Right now, you can see a timeline of this case and all of our reporting on WBZ.com.
There is now a jury of 12 in the Karen.
Oh, shit.
There's Tom right there.
Tom's right there.
Look at him right in the fucking front.
Look at Karen smiling, you know. Hey guys,
this is Friday. This is Friday because the girl back there behind him is she was on the video. She was on the stinking video. She was upset because remember she was talking about the something about the kids or something. I'm not sure.
Look at the chat. Someone says Tim B's Boy Scout leader says, "Hey, my little polar bear, I like your enthusiasm for this case. Good job. Badge earned." I finally got a merit badge, guys. Oh no.
Hold on, did you see the Stranger Danger video? No, where's it at, baby? Which one?
Show Mafia. Yeah, that one. That's
She
one.
made one?
Yeah, she made one for third day.
We played that one, did we?
No, you didn't.
We gotta play it. I love Kate. She fucking cracks me up.
Basically, Tom talks to a little boy at the courthouse, and it's like about Tom, basically his interactions with the little boy. That's the situation.
Oh wow! All right.
Just a forewarning. Just a forewarning. That's the situation. Nothing inappropriate, but he's talking to a little boy that probably should not be in a murder trial case area. He should be at school.
Right. He should be in school and shit. But all right, here we go.
Murder trial, but the full panel is still not in place, and we won't have opening statements in the case until next week. WBZ's Christina Rex is live at the.
Hold the phone. Hold the gosh dang phone. Gosh dang. Is Tom using his broken phone?
And
tell me that ain't his cracked screen phone.
We won't have opening statements in the case.
That is the cracked screen.
Until next week.
Yeah, that's his broken phone that he was supposed to be.
WBZ's
remember? Isn't that it?
Christina Rex is live at the.
Sure looks like it. Sure the hell looks like it.
We need forensics experts to figure this out.
He grifted money for that phone. People sent him super chats and money for that phone to replace it. She said, "Is that a shower rod?"
The courthouse covering this case for. She's in Dedham. And Christina, the defense team wants to rearrange the courtroom. What is this all about?
Yeah, David, the defense team is taking some issue with the way the courtroom is set up. That's because the jury box is right next to the witness stand, meaning that.
Are you fucking serious? They want to redo the courtroom?
Delay, guys. We got to delay. Can't, most people who are innocent.
Come on, man.
Most people who are innocent kind of want their trial right away so they can get the fuck out of it, but not Karen. She wants to.
Look, Tim B, Boy Scout leader said at Little Minx. Oh, yes. Now he has 2 badges. I'm so proud of him. I don't know who came up with that shit, but I am fucking cracking up.
I don't know. I mean, Kodo, I don't know why they want to rearrange.
I love our chats. I swear to God, I love our community. You guys are fucking hilarious, man.
I don't know why, Kodo, they want to rearrange the courtroom now. I don't know why they didn't bring this up, during the 2 years they've been going to this motherfucking courtroom. But now they bring it up, literally while the jury's being picked. Okay.
Yeah, she said, basically, she was just telling us that the witness box is right next to the jury box, and they don't want to have, the witnesses and the juries be that close or something. Here, let's finish listening.
Some jurors wouldn't be able to see witnesses' faces as they testify. Now, of course, that doesn't matter until opening statements and witnesses actually take the stand, which can't happen until we have a full jury, and we are not there yet. Another long day of jury selection for Karen Reed's murder trial yields little fruit. 3 days and more than 200 potential jurors questioned, and still not done.
You're never going to find enough jurors that said they've never heard of Karen Reed case. Not in Norfolk County, not in Massachusetts, maybe not even in the nation at this point.
It's true. Today in court, of the 57 prospective jurors, 41 had heard of or discussed the case. 20 had.
Gosh dang.
Prospective jurors
at this point.
It's true. Today in court, of the 57 prospective jurors, 41 had heard of or discussed the case.
Holy fuck, out of 57, 41 had heard or talked about or knows about this case.
Good job, Turtle Boy and defense team, for basically poisoning a juror pool.
I'm surprised they have not asked for a change in venue.
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, like, basically everyone's heard this case because of these people, and they heard all the bullshit stuff they said and all the, BS stuff about the dog and all that stuff,
Yeah,
because that was
all the ridiculous bullshit. They heard all of it. They've heard all of it. So.
That was their goal. That was their goal all along.
Yep. It says breaking. Look, Grant on his thing says breaking news: a dismissed juror, Stephanie, number 172 in the case of accused murderer Karen Reed, as to the lonesome death of John O'Keefe, has now confirmed that another juror, who was potentially seated on the jury, lied to the court about having previous knowledge of this case. This could force jury selection to restart, as on his live stream last night, a formerly jailed blogger covering the case, Aiden Turtleboy Kearney, encouraged potential jurors not to get caught lying if they are asked to serve on the jury, and in turn need to disclose their prior knowledge of the case.
Yeah, he did that.
In the show, Mr. Kearney interviewed Stephanie, where Stephanie, and I'm not going to say her first and last name because I don't feel like that's appropriate. If you guys want to find it, you'll find it. It's out there, but I'm not gonna dox her and put, what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The first and last. I mean, like I said, if you want to find it, it's out there. You can find it yourself. Anyways, made the shocking allegation reported here as to a potential member of the jury lying to the court about their knowledge of the case. I will have more on this tomorrow, live from Norfolk Superior Court in Dedham, as the story unfolds.
Brilliant.
That's Grant putting that out,
Brilliant. And actually, there's a video of that on his Twitter. He actually has a 2-minute video.
Yeah, there's a video. Yep. He's got a video attached to it as well. Yep.
Yep.
Formerly jailed blogger.
Oh my God. He just does that light dig to him. Formerly jailed blogger.
He's got to get that little jab in.
Formerly jailed disgraced blogger known as Aiden Kearney. Accused revenge pornographer Aiden Kearney. It's like that.
Right. Throw all the digs in.
But I just love.
20 had an opinion, and 8 felt biased one way or the other. At the end of the day, 2 more jurors were seated, bringing the total to 12 out of the necessary 16 for trial. Once a jury is picked, this trial is expected to take up to 8 weeks.
So these jurors are asking to really give up a lot. And for people who have young children and have childcare, people whose employers sort of are saying, oh, that's fine, you can take the time for jury duty, but we're not going to pay you like an hourly wage employee. This can be a significant hardship for a juror. It's really a big ask.
Oh, absolutely it can be. I mean, you miss out on 8 weeks of work, you damn near will lose your fucking job. But if you don't, you can get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Like that. I don't feel like that's right. I don't feel like that's okay. That's why you get some jurors that are like, yep, I know the case. Yep, I know who it is, just so they don't have to do jury duty because they can't afford to lose their job or be off for 8 weeks or not have a paycheck for 8 weeks. And yeah, they do reimburse you, but it's not enough.
Yeah, they give you like $25.
Fucking 6 weeks, you get it. You know what I'm saying? After the case is over and paperwork goes through, and then they send out the checks for the jurors. But I mean, it takes a while, you're looking 3 months down the line. If 8 weeks is 2 months, so then you
they pay you $25 a day,
which is not shit. I mean, it's not shit. It's not enough. You know what I mean? Some people make more than that working like that. Like they don't.
I think most people make more than $25 a day with a job. I think
99
point. You'd have to go to like to China or
there's some people that don't work at all, but I'm just saying, like the ones that do,
I believe even people who do not work at all make more money than $25 a day because they need to eat. So they probably make more.
Yeah, but still, there's some people that don't make no 25 a day.
Yeah, but the problem is, that's a big thing. Like this trial is probably going to take a good 2 months, probably.
Right.
So you're asking people to basically pause their life for 2 months for a case, and some people make up a lot of mistakes. A lot of excuses not to be on the jury. Let me see.
Tim B. I am like cracking up. Tim
Oh,
B's
God.
Boy Scout leader says, "I'll be back. I'm looking for Tim B's last bow and arrow. No badge there."
That's a lie. I did get my badge for archery. That's a lie. But damn, got my badge for archery. Damn it.
He does have a bow and arrow badge.
It's a lie.
I am cracking up. The bird said yes.
Oh my God.
They got your back.
But you know what we do.
Karen Reed has been in the courtroom each day for jury selection, sitting in her seat as the people who could decide her fate are interviewed by a judge and lawyers.
Yeah, having the defendant there is really a defense strategy. They want to humanize her as early as possible. And the sooner they can do that, which means sitting at the table while jurors are walking up and taking a glance at her, the better from the defense standpoint.
Outside the court, her supporters cheer for the woman accused of murder.
Thank you, sweetie.
So jury selection will pick back up in this case on Monday morning. That's because there are no jurors who report for jury duty at this courthouse on Fridays. So again, back up on Monday morning for jury selection. Also, coming up at 6, DNA evidence. Will it be allowed during the trial in this case? I'll explain. Live in Dedham.
So there it is. There you
If
have it.
if that DNA is allowed, holy fuck, she is so fucked. She is so fucked. Like, I don't know how they're gonna explain that away. Congratulations. But anyhow, do I think
Boy,
the jury
she
will
looked
be
good today.
suggested? I don't
Jeez,
know.
look at that, man. What a great way to walk in. That was wonderful.
That poor dog.
That was so nice. Yep. Awesome. I mean, she is without a doubt the right person. You guys were great. You guys were awesome. Clapping.
Yeah.
That was nice. That was nice.
That was cute, huh?
Yeah.
That's funny.
You always ignore it. I don't. They always say hi. You just don't realize I'm talking to you.
My God.
Such a happy dogs. Everyone's happy. Look at this. 1,400 people and
Tell me you
500
blocked
thumbs
Chrissy
up.
on film doing that.
What?
We blocked Grant.
I
He
didn't.
couldn't yell sexual stuff to Karen.
I didn't see any.
What?
When has he yelled sexual stuff to Karen?
He didn't
Okay,
say
that's
anything.
what I'm saying. She just be throwing some bullshit out there. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
She's
And
a
why?
weirdo. Yeah.
What the fuck? What is going on here?
Well, you know, this is a group of liars, a group of weirdos that just basically act like this is a motherfucking picnic and besides a fucking murder trial. You know what I mean? Like, it's just weird. All these people are weird. I mean, it just reminds me of a cult at this point. It's like, this is supposed to be, you're supposed to be fighting against corruption, and like you allegedly think the corrupt police are there, and this is a movement. But it just looks like you guys are just out having a picnic, you know, just enjoying the view, having fun. I mean, like, holy fuck, man. It just makes no sense. And I don't know if the jury will actually be sequestered. I don't think so. I don't think so. I mean, unless Turtle Boy does some stupid shit, some more stupid shit. Like, I don't know why he thought it was a great idea to interview a juror, that like a person that was dismissed as a juror, and then basically put on a lie that person accounted that a juror lied on a live stream. Like, this is how stupid they are. Like, thank God that they're stupid. But,
Hey,
like,
Ildo, come up here and tell us about it then. I keep an open panel. Does the link pinned? Oh, it's
Yeah,
not. Let me
it's
pin
not
it, baby. I'm sorry. Hold on. Give me a sec. I'll pin it. They said we know nothing about this case. Well, come up and tell us about it. Come up and, you know, tell us what you think.
Yeah, every day, every time they don't agree with us, it's like, I don't know nothing about this case.
And that's okay. People don't have to agree. But I want to hear what you got to say too. I want to hear your side and what's going on, what you do know that I don't.
Yeah,
Come
what do
fill
we
me
don't
in.
know?
Let me know what's up.
What don't we know? Let us know.
Yep, and make sure
I just
you guys
get tired.
hit the thumbs up or the like button on your way in or out. You don't have to hit. You can hit the thumbs down one too. It helps with the algorithm. So if you haven't hit the like button, make sure you hit it on your way in or out, baby, or hit the down button. I don't care either way. But
I just love that, like, someone says, you don't know nothing about this case. It's like, okay. It's not like I've heard that like 55 times.
Boomer. Boomer came up here and was talking. I think he knows. He said he watched a little bit of you and Glare.
Yeah.
And you guys were debating.
Yeah.
But I think he's from, you said Matt, he's from Kate's.
Yeah, he's a panel guest there.
Okay, yeah, he was pretty cool. I mean, he sat up here. He came up to talk about Domdifer when she was going off.
Oh my God! Did you see that clip that was on that channel?
Where she went over to Daisy's and talked about us. Yeah.
And then like she did the timeline of events of her service. Holy fuck! It just
and said she was like 40 years old.
45. And then she started, and then like the person's like, she must have been 7 when she joined the army. Like, oh my God, it was crazy. That's a crazy clip. I never, like when she's like, I never really put the timelines together, to be honest with you. I was like, oh, okay. But like, I think it's because she jumps on multiple lives and she says this, and this, but like the timelines don't add up on that one. But anyway. Yeah, he is definitely enamored with the accused. It's very weird. Okay. Did that person jump up?
No.
Okay, because I only have 25 minutes max. So I got an 11 o'clock job. But anyway.
Yeah, he hasn't came up yet, so I'm not sure.
Okay. All right. Maybe he'll tell us something we don't know. Maybe he'll tell us about how the defense has basically gave up on the dog theory and that there was no dog DNA found. Maybe he'll tell us something else. Maybe he'll tell us that the expert celebrate is testifying against the defense and how that's not important. I don't know. Or maybe he'll do that Lauren debate and say, well, he didn't write the program. He has other people that work for him that help him write the program. It's like, okay. And they're from Israel?
Canoni, I'm a judge of this court, and I want to welcome you here this morning. Jury service, as you know, is one of the most important duties that we have as citizens. Our system of justice simply would not work without you, and we appreciate that you're here today, ready, willing, and able to serve if called upon to do so. So
You are unmuted.
We're selecting a jury today in a criminal case that you just heard, Commonwealth versus Karen Reed. The Commonwealth alleges that on the morning of January 29th, 2022, at approximately 6:04 a.m., the Canton Police Department received a 911 call reporting an unresponsive male party in the snow outside a residence at 34 Fairview Road within their town. Officers responded and discovered the male party, later identified as John O'Keefe, off the roadway in the front lawn area. Officers identified 3 women with Mr. O'Keefe, one of whom was the defendant, Karen Reed, the girlfriend of Mr. O'Keefe. The defendant had been with Mr. O'Keefe the previous evening at 2 different bars in Canton and had driven with him to his residence in the early morning hours of this date. Mr. O'Keefe was treated by paramedics from the Canton Fire Department and transported to the Good Samaritan Medical Center, where he was later pronounced deceased. The Commonwealth alleges that the defendant struck Mr. O'Keefe with her vehicle earlier that morning and then left the scene while Mr. O'Keefe lay injured in the snow during a blizzard. The defendant denies that she has committed these or any crimes alleged in this case, and she has pled not guilty. So the defendant is charged, as you've heard, with second-degree murder and also charged with manslaughter while operating under the influence and leaving the scene after causing personal injury or death. I will describe these crimes in detail at the end of the case when I teach the jury the law, but briefly, murder is the unlawful killing of a human being. In order to prove the defendant guilty of second-degree murder, the Commonwealth must prove beyond a reasonable doubt that the defendant committed an unlawful killing and that it was done with malice. In comparison, involuntary manslaughter is an unintentional, unlawful killing caused by wanton or reckless conduct. These terms and the elements of the crimes will be explained to you in detail at the end of the case before you begin your deliberations. Now, at the outset, I would like to address the issue of public interest in this case and the duty of this court to adhere to the rule of law. John Adams said that we are a government of laws, not of men, and that the law must be deaf to the clamoring of the public. He meant that while public opinion about a given subject may ebb and flow, the law must be steady, reliable, and even-handed. We know that in the subject of this case, there are people advocating for one outcome or another with intensity, but without the benefit of having heard or seen any evidence at all. The law works in a different way, and the difference is crucial to our system of justice. The jurors selected for this trial will hear and judge the evidence. They will decide what the facts are, and where the evidence is contested, they will determine where the truth lies. Ultimately, the jury will decide whether the Commonwealth has carried its burden of proving that the defendant is guilty of any crime beyond a reasonable doubt and to a moral certainty. People outside of this building have rights, and we know that they have voices, but this criminal trial will be decided by an independent jury, free from outside interference, based only upon the evidence presented in this courtroom and the law. This is the only way to ensure that every person who comes before the court receives a fair trial. It is just that simple and that important. So, while public comment will likely continue, the rule of law will be upheld.
4 more jurors, that's all that's needed before the Karen Reed.
Hold on one sec. Let's see here. A very lucky lady said thank you for the membership, whoever gifted it. So that was really nice.
That's nice.
She said, hold on. She beats him. I can't wait for one of the people who thought the FBI was going to step in and stop a murder trial. Come tell us what we don't know.
Yes, exactly. I mean, I thought the FBI was going to come in and crash through the door and stop this this trial. Of course, they were wrong with that, just like they were wrong with the dog. And now they're like the next talking point they're saying is like, why did they destroy their phones afterwards? It's like, well, then why did Karen Reed run off to Florida when there was a subpoena for her phone, and then basically not want to hand over her phone, and actually kept the people, when she came back, kept them waiting outside? That would be a good question I would like to answer too. Not one, they destroyed it. And then they went and get new phones and new numbers. Yeah, but do you think, like, honestly, like, that is somehow going to, like, I'm trying to think, what is your evidence? Okay. Let's say that we went with the whole suspicion of, like, okay, they had something to hide. They destroyed their phones. Okay. What other evidence do you have for their guilt? The defense has basically lied to you and stated that there is dog bites on his arms. They manipulated the photos to make it look like it was like these deep bite marks, and it wasn't. Now they gave up on that defense because there's no dog DNA. The defense has told you that there's going to be the FBI coming in and save them. They're not. Like, let's be real. Most of the things that the defense have stated has been false. Absolutely false. And I think, like, the reason why I'm waiting for this trial is because I think a lot of the falsehoods is going to be cleared away and people will see what's going on. Now, I guarantee you the defense is going to ask them about their phones. That will be a very good question, because it'd be like, they're going to try to imply that there's some sort of guilt associated with them destroying their phones, like they had some sort of guilt they had. But we don't know. We will see. Now, I would be very disingenuous and say, I don't know the reason why their phones were destroyed, why they did that. If I knew the reason, I would probably tell you. And we'll find out during the trial, because that will be one of the key points of the trial, to ask those questions of those witnesses. But so far, based upon the information I've heard from both, like, the defense and the prosecution, I'm leaning towards the prosecution's theory. Okay, there's DNA.
Right.
Yeah, there's the bite marks don't exist. There's no DNA on the bite marks from the dog. The celebrate person's going to testify against the defense about the 227 time. You have the multiple statements from Karen Reed that makes her look, just says guilty as shit when she says certain things. This is a hurdle that the defense has to go through. Now, could she be acquitted? Yeah, OJ was acquitted. Anyone could be acquitted if they have a good defense team. But in my opinion, I think she's guilty. I absolutely think she's guilty. Unless some evidence comes in during the trial that proves me wrong. Now, one thing that could happen is that the DNA be thrown out, like the hair DNA test be thrown out because it took too long for the test to come in. That's a possibility, and the jury will not hear that because once it's thrown out, it's thrown out. Simple as that. But like when you hear, and they might not even talk about the dog.
Okay, Grant says, judge asks if there are any bona fide hardships that would cause anyone who is unable to serve. Judge says this is the kind of thing like airline tickets or surgery. 37 people say yes. That was 30 seconds ago. So 3 minutes ago, judge asks if anyone would have a problem upholding the constitutional principles. The burden of proof is with the state. Burden is beyond a reasonable doubt, and there is no burden on the defendant to do anything. No one responded.
Oh my God. Well, I think like most people will not want to actually be on the jury. Like, to be honest with you, I think a lot of people, because it's just a hardship. It's just like not money. I mean, like, not only do they not have to go online and they have to kind of keep themselves like away from the information on the case, but they only get paid $25. And maybe if they get lucky with their job, they get reimbursed, but it's really tough. 2 months is a tough time. I think the longest the jury's ever been held was like, what, 9 months? I forgot what trial that was.
Holy shit.
Yeah, there was like a trial that was like 9 months that they were held. And they were like, the jury was like pissed off about it. Police who do undercover work. Yeah, that's true, Kodo. That's very true. Because Higgins was undercover a lot, and that's a possibility. But we're not going to hear that until they testify. Simple as that. I'd be lying if I said I knew the reason. I don't know the reason why that was done. I'm sure that will be explained during the trial. Oh, O.J. Simpson's was 8 to 9 months jury.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the one, that one. Yeah. That was crazy, man. That's a crazy one. But the 2 months, if she's guilty, hope she rots in jail. Well, absolutely. But like what I can't get around is like I don't mind people who's like who believe in a different theory in a case. Like you can believe whatever you like. I have a problem with people fucking with like the criminal justice system, fucking with witnesses, fucking with the case. If you sat up here and says, I believe Karen Reed's innocent and this is why, more power to you. You're welcome to your opinions. I'm welcome to my opinions. But my problem is when you go and you like protest and you mess with murder, like witnesses to a case, and you go and you mess with actual interfering with the case. Then I have a major problem with you. Then I think you're a wackadoo. I think you're crazy. I think you're kind of destroying the whole justice system when you're doing stuff like that. I think like she has a good lawyer. She has a team. And I think honestly, Turtle Boy is doing more damage to her case than actually helping. Because now those witnesses will be able to testify about how much harassment Turtle Boy has given, thus giving them sympathy in front of the jury. So like you're trying to like the defense is going to try to paint them as murderers. And now they're going to get the sympathy for their harassment. And that is going to be a net negative for the defense because it's going to be kind of hard for them to go in there and cross-examine them very tough, and then not get this, and not talk about Turtle Boy. Then you have Turtle Boy interviewing people that were dropped from being jurors and actually releasing that they're possibly like jurors are lying and encouraging jurors to lie. Like he's fucking up the case. And honestly, if you're on this whole free Karen Reed movement, you guys should be telling him, hey, how about you stop fucking clowning around with this case, report the facts as given, and stop fucking with this case because you're going to fuck her case up. So that's my opinion. Honestly. And I think a lot of content creators are afraid to tell Mr. Turtle Boy that because they want to see numbers. They don't care. They don't care one way or another if she's acquitted or not. Well, they care if she's acquitted because then they can make more lives and make money. But, you know what I mean? That's the truth. She will sue Turtle Boy when she goes to prison. I don't think she'll have a case against Turtle Boy to sue. And I think, like, also, I don't think she can actually get an acquittal based upon her counsels being, like, ineffective. Because honestly, like, I don't know why they met with that wackadoo. That guy, I mean, I think Kate has a theory of why she met with that wackadoo. And that's because she saw his previous history and saw that he's a wild card that does anything for views, basically. And she was hoping that would work. But now it's backfiring on her. It's not good. Because the whole thing is you're supposed to go in there. You're supposed to look like this grieving ex that your boyfriend who you love is murdered. You're being framed. And these evil people over there are framing you. And it's all part of that. But then you hear about Turtle Boy. You hear about her smiling, walking in. It doesn't look good. Doesn't look good. Then you hear all this evidence. And you hear about this, her defense team having lunch with Turtle Boy. And I don't know if that's going to be brought in, but it could. Who knows? It could accidentally be brought in by the defense by asking one question, and a juror just says it, just sparks, not juror. I mean, a witness just starts stating it. And she said, the judge, she says, I'm not going to punish the juror for repeating that, stating anything what Turtle Boy did. So, might not be good. Free care. Oh, okay. Well, you're welcome to your opinion, Jen. Let me see. I can't wait for all to come out, and we have no idea. Honestly, I can't wait till like freaking Turtle Boy's trial, to be honest with you. That one's going to be very interesting. That one I'm actually quite more, like I really want to see that one. That's going to be quite interesting because that's going to be like a precedence. Like how far can a YouTuber go before they get charged and go to jail? That's an interesting one. I can make up my own mind. Yep, absolutely. Let me see. I thought maybe it was an accident, but it plays out the way Karen presenting herself. I think the charge is based upon her trying to cover it up. That's what I think. That's why the charges were upped. And I don't think she intentionally hit him with the car. Like just said, hey, I just want to kill John today with the car. I think she hit him under drunken anger. And then she basically attempted to cover it up afterwards when she sobered up a bit. That's what I think. And that's why I think the charges were up to that because of the attempted covering up. That's just my opinion. I just want to be convinced that she did it. Well, you'll see in the trial. I mean, like, honestly, a lot of the people, like a lot of these content, including myself, we're going off of stuff we hear leaked from the court. And there's a difference between stuff that's leaked and stuff that will be admitted in trial. You know what I mean? Like, maybe you will never hear mention in the trial of the dog. Maybe the jury will never hear about that. Maybe the jury will never hear about, the 227. We just don't know what the jury is going to be allowed. So there's a difference between stuff that comes out and leaked out and stuff that's going to be admitted in trial, because the jury is going to base upon the information given to them and they're going to make their decision based on that. So we'll see. Or there could be bombshells. There'd be like major bombshells. Who knows? Maybe there'll be like a bombshell that proves Karen Reed's innocent, or maybe there'll be a bombshell that proves that she's even more guilty. We'll see during the trial. But right now it's like a lot of like all these like debates right now about like, is she innocent? Is she, this has been going on for almost 8 months. And it's a lot of wheel turning, and we won't see that until we won't actually get confirmation or an idea of what's going on until the actual trial. So that's why I kind of can't wait till the trial. We'll see. We'll get it all figured out and see what's admitted and what's not. I mean, who knows? DNA could be thrown out. The hair DNA could be thrown out today, and that could probably make her chances a lot better for not being convicted. Who knows? But that's me. I just want the trial. I want to see what's going on. I don't want to continuously wait for jurors. And it actually annoys the shit out of me with this fucking Turtle Boy who keeps on fucking with jurors and this group of like idiots that try to just run around and act like fools. It's like, let's get a jury picked. Let's get to the trial. Let's get some witnesses on the stand so we can actually get facts to this case. Actual facts to this case that we can discuss. Instead of like rumors or this is leaked over here or all that bullshit. I like to get facts. But But let's like get a trial going, guys. Let's not fuck with the jury. Yeah, that would be very interesting. Like, I think the reconstruction is going to be a big hurdle for the defense. I'm not defense, I mean the prosecution. Because a lot of people I've talked to have a hard time, including myself, have a hard time imagining how the injury occurred, or injuries occurred. And we're going to actually get facts on that. And I think that's going to be like, that's going to be like a hurdle, I think. Because if it's hard for me to imagine, I can imagine a jury is going to have a little bit of a tough time with that one. So, I mean, we'll see what the situation is with that one. Could be argued that anyone who drives drunk and hurts someone, that is intentional. Yeah, that's true. But also I think like there's other factors they'll probably bring up. I don't think she had intent. It was because she was drunk in rage. Yeah, I don't think she had intent either. I don't think she planned it. That's for sure. But I think she probably tried to cover it up. And that's my opinion based upon the information that was released and leaked and all that stuff. But who knows? We'll see. Is he in a popcorn shop? Like, not popcorn, I mean like a store and just walking around the store now and filming inside a store? I didn't even notice this, but the guy is now shopping. I'm surprised he hasn't done a mukbang yet. Just like went to a store, like a restaurant, started eating and filming himself eat massive amounts of food. Hey guys, true crime and mukbang. I'm going to eat this 20-pound lobster.
A Tom CPU store trip.
Store trip. What does Tom eat to fuel himself? Well, he was covered in blood, actually. If you go with actually, he was covered in blood. I don't think he just had 3 drops of blood. He was covered. And I believe that they did what they could to like maintain the scene. They did what they could to just keep the evidence because they didn't know where the drops, whose drops of blood it was. So they tried to maintain it, and it was snowing. And they were trying to maintain the actual scene. Now, there's been a lot of debate if that's proper or not, whatever. I personally am not a cop, do not understand the procedures of evidence collection. But I would say that as a layman, I would say that trying to preserve a scene because it's going to melt the snow, you kind of want to preserve it so it doesn't just disappear the scene. It's not like a regular scene where it's on like dirt or something like that. And they probably thought the best idea was to use the cops. Was it a good idea? Will it be a factor in the trial? Maybe, maybe not. Don't know. But that has been one of the points a lot of people have brought up about the solo cups. The red solo cups. I mean, but the thing is, the key thing I haven't heard the question from a lot of people who are free Karen Reed is like, what is a better option to maintain blood, like to get the evidence collected from that scene than those cops? I don't know. But I haven't had one person tell me a better idea. Maybe if you tell me if there was like a better idea to how to collect that stuff and how to make sure that that stuff doesn't disappear in the crime scene, well, you know, that would be very important. I've seen popcorn kiosks before, but never a whole store or shop. Well, you know what? We're getting a tour of the town. We're getting an idea of what's going on. So did not preserve the scene. I don't understand your question, sir. Sorry about that. Let me see. I haven't heard that word since MGL got booted. Mukbangs are still big on YouTube. A lot of people still do it. They get like a lot of views. For some reason, people like to watch people eat lots of food in front of a camera. Started in Korea. South Korea, not North. North Korea is the opposite. You don't eat that much. That's true. They probably weren't sterile. Definitely. It's the past the Australians' bedtime. All right. See ya. You have a good one. They're trained, aren't they? I don't know. See, that would be one of the questions asked by the defense or prosecution. What is their training? And I don't know their training that they have. Like, usually that would be a key question. And strangely enough, I don't know if anyone has ever brought up the bio or the training that they have. But I'm assuming that they are trained in that, but I'm not sure, to be completely honest with you. that will probably be one of the questions asked, like, what is your training and evidence collection? What is your background, stuff like that. Dang, some you're on fire. Thank you. This one looks like she goes bullhorn hairdresser. Oh no. Let me see this one. I have a good sleep. All right, Pecan, you have a good one. Oh, by the way, I gotta go, Queen. I got work at 11. You guys have a good one. Queen.
I'm sorry, I'm here. I'm sorry.
No problem. I got to skedaddle. Got work. You got a good one.
You have a good day.
You too. Bye.
Man, you guys. Man, hold on. Yeah, baby. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just I'm just waiting. I'm on hold with the vet's office. I just wanted to ask him a couple of questions. That's all. This trial will be interesting. Yeah, it will. There really isn't much else to really see, so I'm gonna jump off here, you guys, and I gotta take care of some stuff anyways, and So I hope you guys have a good day. I will talk to you guys here in a little while. I'll catch you on the flip side, y'all.